Hey, big guy. Sun's getting real low. I'm a Marvel girl, guys. I'm a DC girl too. I'm a superhero girl. If you didn't know this about your Heidi, like I used to rush home to watch Justice League. I think it used to come on Fridays. The animation. I used to rush home and it's uploaded on Netflix. I don't know if it's gone yet because I just go back and I rewatch and I keep rewatching for as long as they'll keep it up there. The nostalgia for me. But anyway, I'm only saying it because the sun is setting and it's hitting me funny, which is not really like the exact thing that happens, when Natalie's talking to the Hulk. But that's not the point. That's not why we're here, okay? Hello, hi. It is me, it is I. Small time Didi or Khadi on these very internet. I'm back. Hello, yalla. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe and let your people know about me, okay? Let's get into this quickly. I know I fell off Real Housewives already, but guys, when I say I was in the trenches, I mean I was in the trenches, alright? Once the white hoes get on that ombre shit, once the white hoes get on that recession blonde shit, you know it's real, okay? See, I did well at economics in high school. Yeah, I did. And you guys know I didn't finish that other thing that I started. Y'all know I'm a little bit of a dropout. Y'all know. But I had economics in that thing. And this makes me uniquely qualified. I know about economic indicators. That's what I'm saying, right? And we know that once the white bitches can't touch up their roots in order to cosplay like Aryan princess, feed into that fantasy. Once they say, I'm just gonna let my brunette hair grow out and call it something else, we're fucked. We're real toast because everything hits them last. Me, I live in a rural province and I live in a township in this rural province. And I exist in a luxury business. Like I work in the event space from a luxury angle. I know we didn't recover after COVID because I felt it since. Like I'm the person when people are drawing up their budgets and they're making the cuts, I get the boot first, right? So I know. We call it the Jan slump, right? Like December in the event space is peak from September, really. Like wedding season starts to happen for us. Those long weekends, the Heritage Day weekends, and building up and stuff. And then we have the beautiful weather, the sun, and all of that. Crazy enough, we also get a lot of rain. Don't have a cabana tent. Don't plan an event with a cabana tent for that season. That's rain season, especially in Limpopo. That is our rain season. Stop doing that shit. If don't get married on the 16th of December. That's whack. Okay, you're gonna get rained on. I'm sorry. But I get the boot, right? In Jan, the slump happens. They're going back to school. Nobody's spending that much money on the kiddies' cakes and stuff and what have you. We've been in that Jan slump since COVID. I feel my pivot from this industry should have happened a lot sooner, or diversification of myself in this field. I should have gone at it. But you know what? Let me give myself some grace. A lot happened in my life where I just could not do all of that. The point is, this makes me uniquely qualified to talk about economic indicators. The rise of MLM. You guys, I don't know where I'm going to insert this. I keep saying MLM, multi-level marketing. That's what that stands for. Another thing, I'm going through her profile, Lorato's profile, trying to find clips that I can, use in here that I've seen before on her social media. And I left out how fucking manipulative she is, especially to the single mom. Already, like, people who are somewhat destitute or in a worse position in this economy that I keep talking about, uniquely qualified and all of that stuff. And it's always as moms, our kids, very loaded, very manipulative, very intentional, and using that kind of language. Completely unethical. I don't give a shit how you feel about this girl. I said what I said.
Mommies, come closer, So, as you guys can see, weather itching sheets say it is cold, it is gloomy, it is raining, and I know that when the weather takes a turn like this, you may be experiencing abdominal discomfort, abdominal pain, and tension in your abdominal region. I've got the plug for you. Period pains. Trust me, these two, you will feel so soothed, you will feel so much better. Contact me.
Wemzali uzoyimela nini ingane yakho? Uhlezi ulalelo thisha bethi ingane yi-slow learn, ingane yakho akuyona i-slow learn. Ingane idingela nje wathi kusi. Uma ihlupha nge-appetite, forever kids.
Okubuhlungu ukuthi inkinga zakho ayipheli ngoba wena uyesaba noma ukhathalela ukuthi abantu bazothini ngokudayisa forever living. Yazi esihlukanisayo mina nawe ukuthi mina ngiqale ngesaba kodwa ngenza imali. Wena uyesaba futhi awenzi imali. Sibadala abantu bayohlezi bekhuluma. Okumele ukusabe ukungenza imali. Okufanele ukusabe ukuthi impilo yakho izohlalisa endaweni efana neyangonyaka odlule. Angilwe ngiyasho nje.
The rise of pyramid schemes. In December, we saw the slew of people online who were talking about they were doing agree this. There were a whole bunch of pyramid schemes that we all found ourselves in, and they closed shop and collapsed by the end of December, and it was trending and stuff. These are all indicators that people are feeling the pinch, and when you feel the pinch, funny enough, you're also most likely to take the craziest risks because you are feeling backed up into, in the corner there. So I don't know why my throat does this to me, guys. Her name is Lerato, I believe, and I don't think Lerato is the only one. I would love to hear which of these influencers you guys have seen also dip into MLM type things. Now, MLMs aren't necessarily pyramid schemes by technicality, like they escape it by the skin of their teeth, but they function similar to that. And really, the most notable thing I can really think of is that there's an actual product. There is a product that you're selling, and the idea is that you're making your money from the sale of these products. The idea, not the reality. And by that, they narrowly escape being just like outright lumped into, oh no, it's a pyramid scheme. But essentially, the recruitment model and everything else functions just like a pyramid scheme. So, if not, why look? If not a pyramid scheme, why look so much like it? Quacking a little too much might mean you're a duck. Do you understand where we're going with this? Great. Now, in terms of the influencer girls, for me, I find them to be especially disgusting. That's the word I'm looking for. Disgusting. Shame. I was gonna clean this up. I was like avoiding doing this video. I was like, oh my god, you gotta find nice language. It just dawned on me. Rahadi. Okay, asinabu maniao, asinabu mamuluao. I don't need to really have nice language. Who's Rahadi ever talks nice? It's not a thing. One of you on an older video, guys, I see your comments, hey? On an older video is to me, Haibo, why are you saying at her age? I think I was talking about Bitali. I thought Rahadi was just a stage name. When we got to 1,000 subscribers, I gave you guys an opportunity to ask me all types of questions. The Rahadi is a play on my name, like my actual name. The Didi comes from that name as well. So if y'all just had asked me, that's a really odd thing. You just decided you're gonna be Rahadi. Where'd you get that intro? Where'd you get? None of you wanted to know all of that. I'm like, oh my god, they're not interested in me. They're just interested in my thoughts, which is still great. But that's not the point. Let's get back to this. Lost it. We're gonna come back though. But the point is, I find it disgusting because I found it. I find it disgusting because it is I feel like she's taking advantage of that parasocial bond, that trust that she's built up with her audience. Why am I saying that? Influencers build their trust in their audience from saying, I save a lot of money by using this. I really do. You guys should really give it a try. And then people are like, you know what? This chick is giving a good vibe. I really feel like I trust what she's saying. Let me, and then they get it, and then they come back and they're like, oh my god, Didi, that's that shit, girl. We trust what you have to say. And then you do it with the next product and the next product, and then they build this bond with you of feeling like you are a mate, you're a hey bestie, you're trustworthy somebody. And they can always, if they're looking for a referral on something, Didi's gonna tell them the truth about this thing, right? And they start to feel like they know you, but they don't. And so when you now come to that same audience and you peddle MLM product onto your unsuspecting audience, and by so doing, not only just saying, hey, buy the products from me, you guys can trust me, this is what they used for, this is what blah blah blah, you're also saying sign up under me, which is where you actually make the money. Hello, the pyramid element of it, right? It's unethical as much as it's disgusting, and nobody's going to convince me otherwise. MLMs, the rise of MLMs are literally speaking to how tough things are, but and they are targeted. They are literally the forex of girls, like the forex of women, of us feeling like, oh my god, I'm gonna be so empowered, I'm gonna make my own money if I just sell enough of this aloe vera, blah blah blah, then I'll have enough to do this, blah blah blah. But you're not guaranteed those customers, right? But once you sign up under another person, it's a downline system. Hello, pyramid. It's a downline system, so they're gonna earn from you, right? You signing up under them, when you make sales, when you sign up more people under you, you pushing them further up and up to the very top of that pyramid. And it's built up from like little girl to little girl to little guy to little girl to, do you understand what I'm saying though? So the money that you see the higher ups get isn't necessarily from pushing the product, because let's be honest now about MLM products. This is the other thing about them. There is nothing that you're gonna find in a catalog of an MLM book that you can't go buy at your local supermarket, right? It's always about the branding and the packaging and the overselling. Like, diala for everything, okay? If you've got cancer, if you've in a terrible relationship, your finances, diala for jote. Like, there's not our number for this or fajiwa mowe or fola. They cleanse your colon at the same time they bring you closer to Jesus. Like, there's nothing they don't fucking claim to do. Bold claims. And the wording, however, the official wording, if you read it, is always enough that they can escape persecution. Why can't we speak English today? But it's always may aid in, could help with, it's not explicitly, it's like the claim is there, but it's like it's a kind of English that's going to go over here because you want to hear what you want to hear. But the point is, the aloe vera in that fucking catalog is not doing anything more magical. Because let's be so fucking for real right now. If these things were really doing what they claim to do, you think Big Pharma would not have gotten like some patent rights on this shit, right? Made it like so expensive that we couldn't afford, and then made it like a medical grade type thing. That's what would have happened, but that's not what the fuck is happening, is it? Whatever claims, lies. There's no rab in there that I can't find at my local pharmacy that's going to perform the same thing. I'm telling you now, not even as a joke. And so when you are looking at the person recruiting you and they're driving a nice car, okay, or they're looking successful, 11 times out of 10, they are that because of their day job. And they use their day job to prop themselves up, to polish them, to sell you this idea that if you sign up under them and you make sales just like them, you're also going to find yourself climbing up, and then you get to where they get, and you also drive this Lugumba car and build this house and doing whatever. Not true. Not true. They are using their actual income from the 9 to 5 to supplement whatever it is they need to make it look like they're making sales, and the sales are why they are where they are. I am this successful because of this. And some of them may push quite a lot of product, right? And great. But that, no matter how, like, guys, how many aloe vera whatevers do you have to sell to pay for a Merc? Like an installment, yeah, a Merc. Like, let's be so for fucking real. Some of them married well as well. And we are drawn to things that glisten. Like, we're drawn to things that shine. I one of my very good friends is part of an organization that I love to deal with. They do like great work with schoolgirls and spelling bees and things like that. Like we have such a great time. And whenever I'm around and they're doing one of the events, like a spelling bee event or whatever, I'm usually crusty, right? And then there'll be like the judges and them as the organizers and all of those stuff, right? And then when they're done doing the event, the kids want to take pictures, right? And they are drawn to the people who are presenting a certain way. There's never been one girl who's asked to take a picture with me. Like, not one girl who's asked to take a picture with me. That thing doesn't go away. That's why we put in so much effort into our presentation, and because we know that we're communicating something to the world. When I show up with my big car and my keys jingling in my hand and I'm put together and I smell good and my hair is done and nothing is out of place, and I tell you I'm able to have these things because, baby, I'm just selling this aloe vera, this aloe bitch, and you're looking at me. There's evidence, right? My how I'm navigating the space, how I'm showing up, is the evidence of how this aloe vera is gonna get you there. You wanna sign up under that person, but it's deceptive. It is truly deceptive. Now, when we have a Lerato here trying to push up this thing on us, like all bold claims about what these products do. Oh my God, I was raised on this product. It really does work. It really do this. It really, like, girl, whatever. Whatever. Truly. No, it fucking doesn't. It does not. Okay. I refuse. It's unethical at best. The morals need to be questioned there. If you are going to have your boutique, like she tried to, I don't know if she's still doing that, and run an actual business, that's another thing that annoys me. When y'all come here selling, peddling your MLM shit, telling me about how I'm also a business owner, and then I find out the business is you being in a fucking pyramid. I'm like, oh, you disrespectful bitch. Like, what do you, you're selling overpriced warmers. You're selling overpriced lipsticks that don't even have good formulation. No, don't get the fuck out of my face. Okay? Get out of my face. It's unethical. It's an economic indicator. The girls is going to shit. And then the thing about it, the most insidious thing about it, is getting a person who's really on the down and out, and then this person agazet, and because that's the thing, there's a buy-in. Agazet in the like lives, like, hey Didi, can you lend me this much? Because you, to start, there's a buy-in. You need to buy X number of products worth this much. It's sort of like a sign-up fee. You find yourself, because you've never been a saleswoman, like you've never known how to peddle product. Also, we're in a recession. We're not buying your overpriced alu when there's alu in the backyard. We're not buying your overpriced like lipstick when like Mr. Price has Charlotte Mamang or Scarlett Mamang. Like, do you understand what I'm saying though? We're not doing that. So in this already economic hardship that you're in, that's the insidious bit for me, where the unethical bit, especially where it's like, oh no, we have this bond with Lerato wouldn't lead us astray. So either you purchase the product from her that has these bold claims that it's not going to do that, or you buy, or you buy in, you sign up under this thing, you find the money, you go borrowing money. You're gonna mess up your life. A lot of them, you mess up your relationships doing that shit. You borrow all types of monies from people so you can buy the starter pack and, you know, sell it to us. And then now we're like, oh my god, I feel like what bora do. And then you come back in our lives and you're like, oh my god, I'm so this thing. First of all, nkaga wadima 200 kwanshimisa, and then uwile mo unyaga undexeja this whatever it is you're trying to sell me. And then I'm like, I already have lotion, bitch. I know I don't look ashy. I know you're not trying to sell me this overpriced lotion because I'm ashy. Like Vaseline, guy. o ya ka wena vaseline ile ka e today o khnya ka nrikisa yewe ya the 1,000 rand jeng card zibini. Right now we feel bad because now we have to buy this thing, right, from you, when we could just go to the shop and buy lotion like we've been doing our whole fucking lives. That doesn't claim to do anything but moisturize, which is what it's freaking for. Now, or worse, you buy that shit, you sit lechona, and nobody's buying them. Now you have to find money to reimburse all the, because later now we're in a recession. I my 200 because they like 200. No, you were in a bind and you asked for it. Now I need it back. So now I need my money back. You gotta find a way to give me my money back. These things have the girls in a tizzy. I've seen it. Okay, now you owe people, or worse, you got the product. People are like, "Get off my fellow query, bitch." Was that query? You guys do it. Get off my fellow query, like. Erigi yari beya alivera tizar the fam fel like doña. You're not gonna see that money, bitch. I'm sorry. I've seen it with my eyes. Oh my god, that month will be the rest of the year, bitch, because you will not see a cent of that money. Okay, and now, how are you go now? You've bought the product. So you can get it away from you, and you're gonna collect the money from the people at the end of the month, and none of you are giving your money back. You're out product that don't do shit that it claims to do. You owe the people more gazette laying the monies. What do we do? Because Lerato and the other girls who are in MLMs, the higher ups, with their nice lavish life, sold you the idea that you too could ascend. You're not gonna do no such thing. You will do nothing like ascending. Some of you, it's sitting uncomfortable, and you couldn't word it. You couldn't place why this all of a sudden the girl is selling this well known, and like it's trying to rebrand it and repackage it like we didn't grow up with these MLMs. They don't even have new names. I don't give a shit which new name you come to me for. I live in the ghetto. It's no MLM you are going to say to me that I've not heard my whole life. I told you all my mom was the Avon lady growing up. Let's just see. What the fuck are you talking about? And then they have their little branches where you see them. It's always trying to like show you, the prosperity of it all, the possibility of you all also getting here. Like pyramid ke trying kena ba ikedi mo ya tekena lo namela mo nthenile ka mga lo felela mo nthenile ka mga la girl, don't let them dupe you. Okay, it's that recession. The collabs aren't coming in as they used to. Running an actual business like manufacturing, producing actual garments, getting people to buy those garments is a lot harder than it looks. Producing garments of good quality, having good business acumen, those things are actual work. It's much easier to come here and try sell you guys some overpriced toothpaste. Your breath and stank your whole life. All of a sudden you need this magic toothpaste it's gonna do all of these things. Like it's like having an orthodontist in the little tube. Bitch, what? What I know is that one thing so the base of the pyramid. That's you hoes. That's you and I. In case you're thinking of like taking your last money and buying a whole bunch of this product, no. This is a game that the girls who already work good jobs, where they feel like they can take this risk, if they lose out on that 3K and they can't push that product, whatever, right? They tried, to do a little something. It's whatever. You Walter Nalina. Oscar Antonio. Don't do it. But that's what I want to say. One of my homegirls once signed up, and I remember her saying, "Oh, like, yeah, so baby, I don't even know how long she lost. I need to call her ass. Like, I don't even know how long she lasted in that. And then the harassing. Let's talk about the harassing that happens in MLM cultures of the person you signed under pestering you to sell more product, but mostly to recruit. Because it's a pyramid, bitch. Mostly to recruit. In the luxury space, luxury business, that in the event space rather, that I've existed in, I've never had a pressure to recruit because it's an actual business. Give me video when it's actually at the job. I've never found myself under pressure to recruit more ladies who do balloons. I'm so serious today. More ladies who do balloon. I gotta get more balloon bitches. Like, I gotta get more balloon doing bitches under me. Like, what? For what? Unless it's a fucking pyramid, then I would need more balloon blowing bitches under me. No, it's not a business. It's not. Yo, I hope Loretta comes out of this and she realizes that what she's doing is really operating in bad faith and it's a bad look. And the language around it of, I'm not ashamed to say, I think I said this to you guys in the short. Some people are saying, but I'm doing this to feed me and my kids. At whose expense? Finish the sentence, right? You're duping your audience into this thing for your own benefit, but what's it doing to your audience? What do their lives turn into after they've listened to you and signed up for this shit? Mara Rikshan. If you're one of the few, because I know some people who found their people and they actually managed to peddle the product, and the people, lap it up and they buy the product and they're making some income from actually moving product. Great. Okay, whatever. You don't need to be the person stressed about getting people to sign up under you and things like that. But because I know some of you are about to come here and be like, oh, it supplements my income. It does. Shut up.